Hi, welcome back to my channel and happy Friday. I wanted to let you know that I will not be uploading a video next Friday. If you're here in the US, Thanksgiving is on Thursday and my husband has Friday off. And since I like to film in the living room on the floor, he likes to watch TV, and so I won't be able to film. So I will film the following week and upload the video, which will be December the 2nd. So December 2, I think. Which would be okay anyways, because then I'll have a little bit more to show you in my planners. So this is my Hobonichi cousin, Hobonichi Weeks inside a Traveler's Notebook. And in here is the zip cover from Hobonichi. And I am keeping my reading journal in here. So let's start off with my Hobonichi Weeks. Again, I have no plans on using a Hobonichi Weeks for 2023. I am trying to really condense the amount of planners and journals that I'm using, and so I hopefully will be able to explain that when I show you what I did the past couple of days in my cousin. So in my weeks, I did a checklist of the things that I needed to do for the day, and then over here I would put packages, and then I would check it off. So today's Friday. I do have a busy day. My husband's friend's coming over to do some work on the house, and so there's a lot of things that I need to do before he shows up. So I will make my checklist here and check it off as as I need to do them before he shows up. So as you can see, it's really plain, no stickers. Didn't do anything here, so same thing there. And then so packages here. This is when I was using stickers. I was keeping track of my weight and steps. Mail right here. And then at one time I was using this as my meal tracker. So here you can see my breakfast, lunch, dinner, and snacks. My vitamins trackers over here. If we went out, I put a little picky sticker. And then over here I had my weight and steps, my exercise when I was exercising, and then I had some arm weights where I would just, I would use it, and so then I would mark down what days that I did it. And I generally try to exercise Monday through Friday, because again, my husband's home on the weekend, and I don't exercise when he's home. So there's this. And then if you really want to get into the decorations, you can do something like that. The washi, stickers on the side. And again, I was keeping track of my weight and steps and exercise. So initially that's what I had bought my weeks for, was to track my meals, weight, steps, and exercise. And then I decided to keep track of my daily chores for the day in the weeks. And so then I had moved it over to, this is a 6-ring binder that I purchased from Michaels a few years ago. I think it was part of their recollection planner, Zips. And so I had bought some paper from Amazon thinking that this would work out, and it actually worked out just for a little bit, but it was hard to keep up because now, as you can see, now I have 4 journals sitting here. And this one I've been trying to get back into reading, so I should really say 3, because this one I only use at night when I'm reading, and again, I haven't been reading that much, so he'll come in later. But to keep track of my meals, I was doing this. So you would get blank pages like this, and then I would break it down like that. So here's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then my weight and steps I would keep track right here. And then I would keep track of my water intake on top. And unless this was beside me, I always had to go back that night or the next day and then fill it in. And there's just a little too much to do, because as you can see, I started not keeping up. And then, see, again, I wasn't keeping track. And then I started having dizzy spells. And so then I changed from this layout to a more loose layout. So here's, say, Friday. My weight and steps are now on top. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner, snacks. And then I had notes. So I needed to take motion sickness pills so I wouldn't be dizzy all day. So I would mark the days that I took them. And then I started keeping track of my sleep, because I was thinking maybe I wasn't getting enough deep sleep. And so then I broke it down a little bit more with total sleep, light sleep, deep sleep. And I do have a step tracker which also tracks my sleep. And so I was able to keep track of that. So you can see how it's here's Sunday, here's Monday, here's Tuesday, and then Wednesday's over here. So you can see that the week does not fit on 2 pages because I was putting in a little bit more information to be able to track when I was taking my motion sickness pill and then the amount of sleep that I was getting. But again, unless I had this beside me, I wasn't filling this in like I should. So that's where my cousin comes in. So let me show you my cousin. I will show you what I've been doing in the... Okay, so first, you know what? Let me show you how I had been using it. So it would look like this with the washi on the side, exercise. I also would put packages on the side, and then I would load up with stickers. So in case you didn't know, I have a lot of stickers and washi, and that had been my no spend where I couldn't buy anymore until I use up all my sticker flakes. And washi is easy to use, so I don't mind buying that, though I don't think I think I may have bought 1 or 2 when I went to Daiso a few weeks ago. But so this is sort of what it looked like. And then when I was wanting something slightly different, where did I do that? I think I did that in the beginning. You can do a layout like this. So packages are over on this side, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And again, the washi and the stickers. So again, this is another way you can do it. So this is kind of fun to do because again, I had a lot of stickers to use up, and it does fill up your entire page. But because I needed to keep track of my meals, my weight and steps, and I wasn't using this consistently, but I was in here, I decided to keep track of my breakfast, lunch, dinner, steps, and weight. If I had been exercising, I think I would have kept track over here on this side, because as you can see, this column is not being used. So this is for this week, and this is how I've been keeping track of my meals, my steps, and my weight. I stopped doing the keeping track of my sleep. I haven't had any dizzy spells lately since we've had the time change, so I was thinking maybe I wasn't getting enough deep sleep, and so that's why I was getting those spells. So this is for last week. And again, same thing, breakfast, lunch, dinner, steps, weight. And I'm thinking when I use my cousin for 2023, which I do have, I might be keeping track of my meals, steps, and weight, and then the exercise again I would put over here in my weekly layout. Now let's go to the daily pages. So just to show you how I had been using this, so this is an example. So I had daily comic pages that I would tape in, and then I had photos, and then I would tape them in. So this is, you know, this is from the Hobonichi, I think they call it Hobonichi paper. So I taped it in, put some photos, and then tipped it in. Right, so this is kind of what it would look like. And then I was feeling that I wanted to do more other than putting in photos and the comics. So then that's when I started, let's scoot this guy over. So I started doing more pencil sketching. So now let's go to, so today's the 18th. Here's the 17th, so this was yesterday. So this is how I started doing it for this past week. So here I had a list of things that I needed to do. And then since it's November, I have Thanksgiving stickers that I wanted to use up, so I put that down. And then I would sprinkle in miscellaneous photos that I had. So these are some Christmas, are these Christmas? They're Thanksgiving cactus that I picked up from Home Depot. So this is a really pretty light pink, and this is sort of like an orangey pink color, which is really pretty. But you can see how I am sort of integrating my chores for the day and photos. And I'm thinking that, again, for 2023, this is how I'm probably going to lay it out. So I will do my chores for the day, and then when I'm done for the day and start the next day, I will go back and then print out photos. And this is working out so far, and I'm kind of liking it. This are 2 photos from Humble Chan, if you know her from YouTube. I will link her channel down below. This is her new dog, Finn. And I thought it was really cute, and I went ahead and printed it and put it in my journal. And then I won't say any more about that in case she decides to talk about them later. Here's a chance for me to doodle, which I did. So this was Tuesday, and I had to take down some shade cloth that we had in the back because we were expecting some Santa Ana winds, which didn't come. But I went ahead and doodled in. And again, here's my checklist for the day. Went ahead and doodled and then put in the photo afterwards. So this is Kit Kat. Some more stickers. This is a variegated string of pearls that I found. And then more Thanksgiving stickers. Packages I put up here. So this is Saturday and Sunday, so this was Monday. So I went back to doing the photos. So here's Bruce, my new Thanksgiving cactus. This is a popcorn bucket that is from Walt Disney World. I purchased it from Diz Family Adventures. They're personal shoppers, and so I went ahead and ordered that from them. Here's another picture of Bruce, or Thanksgiving stickers. My mom and my sister, Bruce. Here's Bruce and the cat. I don't know if you can see the cat right there. And Bruce isn't very happy that the cat decided to sleep next to him. And then more photos. This is my sister's cat. And then here are 2 more Thanksgiving cacti that we purchased. And I think that's it. Because I think this is what I showed you last week, where again, did some doodles. And I watercolored it in. This is the layout for the November page. And in this particular month, I titled it With a Grateful Heart of all the things that I'm grateful for. And I left one open because I'm not too sure what I wanted to put here. So this is my cousin. Then the last thing I want to show you is my reading journal. Again, this is the Hobonichi. I think it's called the Boy and Dog cover. It's a zipped cover. And I just love this guy. So pretty. And I am using a old Hobonichi Techo A6 that I never finished using. So I repurposed it to use as my reading journal. Now I've seen other people take pictures and print out covers of the book they're reading. I decided to sketch and then watercolor in my cover. So I haven't been able to read the past couple of weeks, and so I wanted something holiday-ish, Thanksgiving-ish. So I happened to pick Murder, She Wrote, A Fatal Feast, which is Jessica Fletcher. And so this is the cover that I drew. Started reading it yesterday, and then I wanted to show you what the actual cover looks like, because you know, you can tell how much she looks like Angela Lansbury there. Okay, so let me see if I can carefully. So that's the cover of the book that I'm reading. And then this is the one that I drew. So I have the start date, end date. It is an ebook that I'm reading, and it's a cozy mystery. And then over here, I will put how many stars I'm going to give it. Average star rating from the library is 4. Since I've read it, I know I'm going to enjoy it. And then if there's any interesting quotes or, you know, sentences that I like, I will write it down here. So let me show you what my previous books look like. And again, the ratings and the thoughts are my own. And if you happen to read the book, you may have something different. This is These Fleeting Shadows. This is Blackwater. And it's kind of fun just to kind of doodle it, knowing that it's not going to be 100% perfect. So these are quotes. This is Stanley Tucci. Is that how you say his name? Taste My Life Through Food. It was an interesting read. Thursday Murder Club. Unfortunately, I DNF'd it. Just Like Home. Legends A Lattes. I don't think I erased the pencil marks. excellent book. I highly recommend it if you want to read a cozy fantasy. This is it. Very good. So that's what it kind of looks like, Foundry Side. I have the entire trilogy now, and I keep rereading the first book because I haven't started the second or the third. So I need to try and do that probably for 2023. This is Hyde. So that is a look of my reading journal. And that is it for today. So again, reading journal, Hobonichi Cousin, Hobonichi Weeks. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down. Subscribe if you'd like to see videos like this, and I will be back the first week of December. If you're here in the US, have a happy Thanksgiving. I'm grateful for you for watching my videos because I just wasn't sure that these were the type of videos anybody would want to watch. Stay safe, stay healthy, and I'll see you guys the first week of December. Okay, bye.